This is a full moon reading for Libra for the month of November. So first of all, a good shuffle. If you leave a comment, then I will reply with a free full moon oracle card reading within 24 hours. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It really helps it to grow, it gets it out there. Don't forget to like and share, and there's also links if you'd like to buy me a coffee or for a personal reading. So let's have a look. So just a quick glance at the bottom card, which is the Knight of Swords. Okay, it does give me a masculine energy around you. It could be male or female. I see a lot of flames on the card, so I do sense something has flared up recently around this personal situation. In fact, they're shown to be very mindless, acting before thinking things through, being like a bull in a china shop. That's the energy I get here. But it's also about your thoughts as well, and I do feel your thoughts have been racing. You find it hard to settle, and then it sets off your emotions, and then you're not able to be in touch with your soul source, if you like. There's a lot of blockages, there's a lot of obstacles, there's a lot of issues that need to be resolved here. But more than anything, something has recently flared up. There might have been some heated arguments or some disagreements around you. But that's interesting, because I do feel you are going to be taking back control of this situation. It could well be that things have recently reached a head, or they're going to reach a head. There's going to be this conclusion around a situation. Something is going to come to light. It's very much about you taking back your power here and just gaining more respect from those around. It's like it goes too far. That's the energy which I get here. There's a lot of manipulation, there's a lot of control and behavior which has gone on here, but you just have enough. Okay, you just either walk away from the situation or you deal with it differently. It's more about focusing on yourself, just not putting up with this nonsense anymore. And then in doing so, you gain power over the situation. Okay, you take back your own power here. This is what I get. So rather than the situation controlling you, you start to control the situation. Things start to then fill in around you. But there's also something here about you're not going to throw away the baby with the bathwater, in the sense of you're going to clear away this kind of sort of toxic energy around you, but there's a lot of things which are going for you, okay, which you're going to hold on to. In fact, I do sense there's more things going for you than aren't, okay. It's just it's just a case that it's been too much focus on the negative rather than the positive. But things are shown to change around here. As I said, something comes to light. Could be improvements. In fact, there are improvements here around a money situation, which could be around work or business as well. Yeah, it's abundance. Okay, abundance is on the way. Notice how you put yourself first here, because you are kind of in colour here, and then behind you it's all grey. Yeah, it's you putting on your own life jacket. You know, you need to sort out your own issues first, okay, and then things can fill in around you. Okay, you can't help everybody else until you kind of help yourself. I must give this to you. Someone's pregnant. If not yourself, then someone around you, okay, like a close friend or a relative. If you haven't heard the news yet, then you're going to hear the news. It's already happened. That's what I get here. It's been difficult, very, very difficult, you know, but this has kind of been the energy of the cards so far, okay. It's very much that happiness turned to sadness, laughter turned to tears. You've been feeling very emotional. People's situations keep putting you back, okay. It's kind of been popping up all over the place, like playing that game at the fair, you know, with the frogs and the hammer. You hit one down, another pops up, hit another down, another pops up. As I said, you start thinking about number one, okay, which is yourself. So it's very much about you taking back your power here. People will try to pull you back, and your thoughts will try to pull you back. I do see a dog here for connections, but the dog is barking. Okay, so it represents your own nagging thoughts, nagging words of those around. Okay, these have been holding you back. Okay, but there's a strong sense of you kind of sort of facing up to things. And also a lot of stuff is going to be uncovered here. So something comes out of the woodwork, a whole can of worms is opened, and it kind of sort of forces you into this kind of change. But the change is what you want. Okay, it's just you haven't been able to find a way to actually do this, but you're going to find a way, and you're kind of forced into it with what kind of sort of develops like in the coming days. It's kind of happening now. You know, this card is in the here and now, so it could well be within yourself. You're finding this security, and then it will start to show up on the outside if it hasn't already. But it's all about abundance. Yeah, this is through the cards. Abundance, abundance. Yeah, there's something here about you stepping back. Okay, so you're going to see things differently. You're going to deal with people differently. And you're going to walk away from some situations as well. And you've also been reminded that if you change the way you look at something, then what you look at also changes. And the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. You've already put a lot of time, a lot of effort into various situations, loads of situations here, but nothing has kind of come back. It's like you haven't been rewarded for it. Okay, but things must come back in equal measure. However, the only way that can happen is when you walk away and you put yourself into this receiving mode. Then so much is going to come back to you from one source or another. You know, it's a bit like in the old days we used to have a CB radio with a microphone, a button on the side, so when you talk you had to press the button. Okay, but when you receive, you had to let go of the buttons. It's the same here. It's about you letting go, stepping back, seeing the bigger picture, seeing what needs to be done here. Again, it's a reminder, you're not going to throw out the baby with the bathwater. You're going to be holding on to what's good, if you like. Okay. Also see this vision of a person on crutches. You're walking next to them on rags or in rags. But the feeling here is of you putting on your glad rags, you know, just dressing up, just thinking about yourself, putting on your life jacket first, walking away from this person, situation. Those crutches get thrown up in the air, and then they'll start coming towards you. Okay, so when you put yourself into that position where you walk away or deal with it differently, people will start to show you more respect here. That's what I get. There is one person in particular. I do get a negative energy here. It's masculine, but it could be male or female. Someone who could have been quite cold, quite distant, or just not treating you very well. That's what I get here with a person. Okay, but it's the advice card, and it's very much about just walking away. That's what it's saying. Just walk away, and then you'll notice changes around you. So things have been out of balance. Yeah, quite clearly you put a lot of time, a lot of effort into various situations and gotten a little back in return. But as I said earlier, you know, once you change your direction, change your perspective, then things are going to come back to you in equal measure. I mean, you fear change. You're kind of used to the status quo, so you like being secure within the insecurity. But the feeling here is of you stepping back, gaining more clarity, walking away, and then you're going to be secure within the security. Okay, because all these cards here is showing security or abundance, abundance, abundance. Okay, once these kind of issues have been resolved and you take back your power, yeah, then abundance is on the way. It's very clear about that. Yeah, it is written. You know, there's no two ways about it. Major cards like the High Priestess are struck in stone. They've got to happen. Okay, this is a major card. Okay, the Empress, which is all about abundance as well. It's also about a pregnancy around you as well. But I'm getting it's written. And also that someone's your destiny here. Okay, and I do feel this yin-yang connection here as well. So it could be around a soulmate or a twin flame, which is going to become more apparent in the coming days and weeks. So don't forget to leave a comment, and I will reply with a free full moon oracle card reading. Don't forget to like and share. And there's also links if you'd like to buy me a coffee or for a personal reading. Thank you.